Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Koifish and today we're continuing our great journey to turn Sardinia from a backwater island into a Mediterranean powerhouse. In the last video, we took Sardinia from 0 buildings and terrible development all the way to a thriving economy, but we're not done yet. As the King of Sardinia, our mission is clear: build taller, grow richer, and shape the future, not through conquest, but through wealth, trade, and development. And in this episode, we're bound to make some insane progress. I won't spoil too much, but it includes a great crusade, family drama, and Vikings invading my university. So stick around and find out. Alright, here we are in Sardinia e Corsica. And let me just take a moment to say, wow, you guys really liked the first part. Very happy and very thankful for all the support and all the people watching it. So here's more. We're playing with a new update. That means we have some wonderful new stuff. If you go into the court tab, there's all of these new court positions, and they actually do things now. For example, our court tutor, Joshua de Lacon, we have him on Educate Children, which actually gives him stress gain, which as a former teacher is incredibly relatable and accurate. Good job, Paradox. But the court position that is most interesting to us is the Royal Architect, that is currently our steward, Emmanuel de Fuse. Now, just having him in our court increases the speed on which we build buildings, but if we activate public works, we get plus 10 development in our capital. Now, I've checked thoroughly, and the only other position that gives development is actually one that we don't have yet, and that is the Court Gardener. Now, Court Gardener has always been really good when it comes to boosting your development in your capital, but with the recent update, there's also public works. Up to 0.15 development. I feel like I'm nerding out about this, but we're playing tall, so it's important to our development. But to even get the Court Gardener, we need to have the Garden Architect tradition. And to get that, we need 5,000 prestige. So that's a fun little goal. But Joshua here, he's a reformer. He's lived long and he's done enough. I fear that although his health is fine now, it will fail him within the next 10 years. Then it's good to know that he has a successor, Prince Joshua of Sardagena. The thing with Prince Joshua, however, is that his only born child died at the age of 24 from battle. That's pretty bad. So, as my first action in this series part 2, I'm gonna divorce him from his wife. It's gonna cost me a bit of piety and a bit of renown, but we need it. You can't marry this old hag. Sure, she might be a genius, but she's far too crazy and far too old. Bye-bye. Thanks, Pope. You're a real one. Now let's get you someone that's submissive and breathable. I could do my niece, but we're not the Habsburgs. There is this woman. She's lustful and a genius. This is quite the odd pairing. And we'll get some Bulgar blood in this Sardinian pot, but I'm up for it. I'm also going to have a grand wedding to increase the chance that they actually like each other. It also helps with the development. I'm being smart here, not generous. And we'll put it in Cagliari. This is gonna boost our development something wonderful. And the wedding starts, and holy moly, who paid for that hat? Ayasun, that is the largest hat on this side of the Mediterranean. You could poke someone's eyes out with that. And of course, it's my buddy, the Pope, that officiates the wedding. He's currently fighting the Basilius? What? What is this? Why are you fighting the Pope? Are you crazy? Should kill you where you stand. The Pope has actually financed most of my island. But there's my brother, who I made a monk after he tried to rebel against me. As for my brothers, take the vows, become a monk. And my brother is like, hey, I'm a monk now. I'ma smack you. Hey, it's just me and you left, buddy. We're the only siblings alive. Hey, it's just me and you left, buddy. We're the only siblings alive. But there's a group of commoners who have snuck in, and they're trying to guzzle down as much spice, wine, and veal cutlets as they can. Oh my god, I mean, we could let them stay, which will give us another 20% development for 10 years in the entire county. Of course. Come on, drink and eat. We have enough. Now, with that said, Mr. Lacon here could use with some food, because he's currently possessed by a goddamn demon after participating in the failed crusade, and he stopped eating because of it. Not good. Eat, my boy. Eat. It is finally time for Joshua and Ayasun to get wed by none other than Pope Sergius III. Thank you, buddy. I'll see you when I need money. Now enjoy the feast. If some veal cutlets are missing, it's because I ate them all. Don't blame the peasants. But it seems that Ayasun, my new daughter-in-law, isn't enjoying the company of my drunk monk, Mayor Martino. Nah, buddy, this is my best friend. I'm sorry I fought you. I'm sorry I most likely wounded you. But you are my brother, and I love you. I made you get closer to God. Who the hell is Hjalmar? Who invited Hjalmar? Who is this? He's a poet. Could I recruit him? Listen, I feel like everyone needs a Hjalmar. He just showed up. He's a Catholic Norseman. I don't know. Who invited him? I guess I can make him my court poet. That's good. Please write me some poetry. But he snuck into the wedding and just became the court poet. What a lad. And so the wedding is over, and we get some gold back. That's Joshua pilfering the wedding envelopes. We also get a whole bunch of prestige. Nice. They start having babies now, please. They start having babies. Please, I need an heir, please. And we just discovered city planning. Up until this point, we've just been putting buildings wherever they fit. Now this is great, as it lets us build buildings in temples. Now we happen to have not a lot of those, and that's pretty bad. We should really see about getting some more temple holdings. They're really good for boosting our development. I should also give a title away to my son. That way, he will start practicing rulership before it's time for, you know, him to take over. It will also be helpful to reduce my domain holdings, and that's gonna bump my earnings, I think. And I also realized that our seneschal can actually organize our court, which will increase the aptitude of all other court positions. Very good! Now, if I remember correctly, we actually have Emmanuel de Fouché boosting the development here in Ajaccio on the second island, Korsega, because the main island is just so prosperous and strong. It doesn't feel right to, well, exclude the other one. So with that said, we have all of these wonderful bonuses. We should really use them. So, second island is gonna have to wait. We boost this one. Now my Norseman has written me a poem. So that none challenge his bold intent, lest they discover where the last challenger went. Okay, I kinda like that one. Good job, Hjalmar. And would you look at that? Well, no, wait, this isn't who I thought it would be. This is my steward getting a child with my daughter. Ah, of course, they're married matrilinearly, so the succession is saved. This is little Sparrow. Sparrow. Hey, Sparrow de la Con. Let me teach you how to be a proper good kid. Oh, no. Joshua II. You had a seizure. Yeah, you ceased to exist. You had a baby boy. You had a baby boy before you died! Thank you! And you named him Joshua! From one door closing, another has opened. I guess that marriage was good after all. I will teach him. He will come to my court. He is, after all, my heir. I will make sure he gets into learning. And I'll also make sure that his mother has enough money so that she can properly rule the realm, as she is the regent of this territory. But all of a sudden, a man barges in. His name is Luca, and he's holding a big bag of coins. He's a free tenant renting some of my land in Logoduru. That's right, I'm not just a lord, I'm a landlord. He wishes to use some of his profits to purchase a piece of my estate from me, so he can build on his success and grow even more crops. If he can pay me in hard coin, the land is his. That will mean I lose a bit of control, but I get development. I won't say no to gold, and I'd certainly not say no to development. How wonderful, how prosperous. And what's this? The Turkitiorio mace. That's a wonderful artifact. It even adds a goddamn night slot. I will wield it, and we'll see about hiring an antiquarian, my not so happy vassal. Why are you so angry, huh? Ah, I'm below legitimacy. Had you know, my father had no legitimacy at all because he married my mother. Now I'm gonna blackmail my family connections to get gold from this goddamn mercenary. It's apparently my nephew. I guess Gubrieno de la Con, my brother, had one kid. No, he had a bunch of them. Interesting. They're all mercenaries. I don't know where they went. We have found a body. It's a commoner, Alberto, a Sardinian, whose skin is marred by rashes and bumps. What do we do with him? We could study the corpse, that would give him some learning. Trap him to a catapult and throw him to the Byzantines. Why did I do that? Listen, sometimes you just gotta do, okay? Did I just make a pretty bad enemy? I mean, his regent is a goddamn dwarf. A lunatic dwarf. Oh boy. Should be careful with this one. Another poem. It's Hjalmar. For a life is my life and our life to be, and as long as I'm with her, I'll ever be free. Brother, are you trying to tell me something? You're unmarried at 51. Tell you what? Let's get you a wife. It's Isabelle, a French woman. I hope you don't mind. And she will also work as my tutor. And you know, Joshua isn't seeming to be dying just yet, so we could try to put our gold to use and get to 5,000 prestige. I like that idea. Let's host a glorious feast. And we go all out once again. And Pope, please, bankroll my further parties. Thank you. The feast goes off without a hitch. And we earn a whole lot of prestige. Very good. We also invite Captain Ferictu of the Company of the Hat. Brother, you have two soldiers. You're not a mercenary company. That said though, how about I give you some gold to help you get started? Alright. The feast went off great. Now we put even more money into a grand tournament, say. We'll do board gaming and we do recitals. Because I don't want people to get killed. Very good. I'm also tracked to qualify. Nice. Oh, it looks like my steward just died. That means I need a new one. I need a really good one. Do we have any women we could use to honeypot someone to come to our court? Well, there is my cupbearer in High Almoner. If we could get Hartned von Scham to join us, a great Bavarian, that would be wonderful, and we actually can. Marry him to my daughter, whose previous spouse... Well, wait, it was my steward! Sorry, Princess Beatrice, but you're being used to use honeypot men to come to our court and act as our steward. Great, I'll take it! Alright, it's time to play some goddamn board games. But I'm up against Leader Nuna the Black, who clearly does not own a mirror because as far as I can see, she's pretty white. But while I'm playing against her, I noticed that her eyes keep darting into the crowd. She seems to be looking directly at a figure standing almost directly behind me. He's putting up bunny ears behind my head. I'm just gonna focus on the game. And that was the right decision, because we have just won the board game competition. That makes me the Grand Master. And now, it's time to read some goddamn poetry. That Viking better not be participating, because that's straight up cheating. But you know who is participating? Thor. A sudden flash of lightning precedes a thunderous roar. It's raining, it's murky, it's dangerous. I get up there, and I let the weather lend pathos to my words. And just like that, I've won both the board game and the poetry competition, making me an absolute fucking nerd. What a wonderful, wonderful competition. And we get a prize bowl. No, we get 2 prize bowls. Hell yeah. 2 bowls. And we just unlocked communal government. That's an early medieval tech, our first one. And it lets us increase our development up to 35 without getting the maximum development penalty. Meaning, in our capital, we should now be speeding through the levels. And just like that, we have 5,000 prestige. I should have never doubted you, King Joshua. You could pull it off. That means that it's time to reform the Sardinian culture. And we're obviously going to add the aforementioned garden architects. We're gonna turn this island into a beautiful garden. It's gonna take 8 years. Why did I think it was gonna be like instant? Obviously, the garden has to be planted. I want one here, I want one here, I want one there, and I want one there. Now we can pick our next cultural fascination. Now coinage would give us 10% extra development. That's not really that great, is it? Manorialism would unlock economic buildings for us, and that would give us more gold. But if you pick up bailiffs, that's an additional building slot. That's pretty damn good. So we're gonna go for that. 16 years, I'll be done in no time. You know what? I'm going to push towards getting exalted among men. That's what we need to build this university, and the quicker we can build that, the better. We also need the development to be 30, but it's already 27, so we'll get that in no time. But as I hold court, Laudari, a wise-looking elder of the Lombardians, arrive. He kneels down and he starts rambling in Lombardian. I don't speak that language. It seems that we're the subject of this Lombardian legend, so yeah, I mean, I'll take it. And then, Burgondione comes and says the same. Alright. This gives us 2 legendary seats. A mighty endeavor for Torquitorio, my house, and a great deed for the Kingdom of Sardinia and Corsica. Which one gives me development? This one. Nice. I'll start promoting it. Why not? We have the money, so let's get to it. It might let us build a legendary palace. Now that's interesting. It will also give us claims on every existing de jure title of the Empire of Italia. The game trying to make me play tall? I don't want that. Come on, man. Stop that. Stop that. Get out of here. Get that pepper out of there. Yeah, why not? I'll try to create it. And for that, we're gonna need some infrastructure around us. In the form that we'll have our court Skald. He will spread our legend. Well, it's eating into our income, but a legend that will boost our development. That's good. That's in line. That checks out. How's my little baby boy doing? How's my little grandson doing? Yudika Joshua III. He's doing great. Could we give him some gold, eh? Grandpapa gives you some money. About that. But my beautiful wife, Queen Julienne, is saying that we managed to save some money by cooking the books, fudging the numbers, Tax fraud? How should we put them best to use, my husband? We could save them. We could increase our defenses. Invest it. It encourages development. Talking about development, Pope, please develop my coffers. Thank you. My legend has spread pretty goddamn well. Nice. Problem is we're stuck on an island. I don't know if it will spread past the island. We could try to ask Italy. Ah, no. He needs to know the Sardinian vulgar language to be able to spread it. I don't know if anyone else than us speak it. But Duke Joanna, he's willing to join. He's traveled here. I don't know who this guy is. But alas, today is a sad day. My beautiful brother Mayor Martino the monk has passed on. He died of heart failure, and now my heart is failing me too. That's it. We must bury him. This will help with my legitimacy. See, I'm not doing anything out of the kindness of my heart. I'm just doing it because it benefits me. And now Hjalmar is like, but you should say that part out loud. And then he hands me a necklace and leaves. Alright. Okay, thanks. Now put your brother in the ground and be over with it. The funeral is over, and I gain a whole lot of legitimacy. Has anyone else died that we can put in the ground? The development in Cagliari has just hit 30. Let's go! Meaning, if I can get to Exalted Among Men, I can build the goddamn university! But my health is failing me. I'll quickly dip into medicine focus. That should give me a little boost. I could just complete the legend as is. It's not very likely that we're gonna be able to get it to spread to 100 holdings. Mostly because, you know, it can't reach anywhere. Hopefully, we'll get that 50% chance for a legendary palace. A mighty endeavor for Torqueturo. Proof is pleasure. And clear grounds for a legendary building! Let's go! In Ortisano. That'll do perfectly. Clear the grounds. Oh, that is such luck! Look, I can build it! A legendary palace! Look at us! King Joshua the Reformer. Old, wise, and probably soon bound for the grave. Hey, what? I'm still spry? What about a bit of a hunt? In Ardrada? As long as I still draw breath, I will hunt. Listen, wife, I'll talk to you later. I gotta shoot this stag, okay? I need to get more prestige. My lord, there's the stag. My wife, Queen Julienne, gestures for me to follow her into the dense trees. Once we are hidden in the slope, she turns and tugs my shirt over my head. I ask her, where is the stag? I have him right here. Ho 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 ho! Let's do it like they do it. In Bestarium Vocabulum. Wow, a huge health boost? Nah, buddy, I ain't dying. I'm fine as a fiddle. I'm out here fucking in nature. With that said, though, we have seen the stag, and I want to kill it. After it, we ride. But the stag rides away. Mostly because it heard me grunting and having 74-year-old sex with my 59-year-old wife. We'll just take the L and... whoa, there's another stag! I shoot it with my bow, and just like that, we've done it. Good job, says Ancanio Scripari. And just like that, we have not only become healthier, but also exalted among men. Hey, who's that kid hitting the griddy? That better not be Joshua. Nah, that's Sparrow. Where's Joshua? And who is Ulfilder Isabeusdottir? Oh, I think I have an idea. We have a little Norse woman in our court. Look at you, little Norse kid. Let's get you educated by the smartest. I love you, Hjalmar. You just showed up at my son's wedding and you refused to leave. And now you're my spy master. And you're married. Oh my god. It's such a great time. Brother, take this sword. You're gonna need it. Fine, it makes sense that it's King Joshua, the Reformer, who makes the goddamn university. Now, I heard a lot of people in the comments were like, how does he have the university slot? Is that a mod? No, it's because Joshua was educated by a Greek. And that's an event. I don't know which DLC it comes from, but it's part of the base game. Or one of the expansions. But talking about expansions, it is time. A place of higher learning, reserved for those of good standing and wealth, who are deemed worthy enough to study here. This will give us a whole bunch of bonuses, but the one we're after is the 10% development growth and the 0.1 development per month. Build that sucker. I love it! But now, there's a plague? No, not good. Not good at all. Summon the physicians. Lock the door. I don't want to get sick. It's gonna ravage our development. Not good, not good. Don't come to my capital. Already, we have people dying of this godforsaken typhoid plague. No, my little boy. Don't get sick, Joshua. No, the mercenary captain. No, everyone's dying. No, please, plague, get out of here. You already did enough damage. Oh, the development. Well, it did hit the area that was the poorest. I guess that's interesting. I won't say, you know, if God intends for the poor to die, but he works in mysterious ways. You know what? I know why this plague happened. It's because of the goddamn Duke Andre the Butcher. Meat's meat. It all stops screaming eventually. Oh my god, kill him. Unlock the capital. The plague is over. Wah! We just embraced the garden architects. That's great. We must find someone that is good enough to grow my flowers. We need someone with probably that's a gardener that would help, and with high stewardship. You think David Ben Shlomo should be a good one, huh? David Ben Shlomo, a Jewish gardener. Would you like to come here? Shlomo has joined, and he would be, that's right, an excellent gardener. Come here, my Jewish gardener. Start planting Jewish plants. I don't know. Fennel. For some reason, fennel just tastes very, very Jewish to me. Tell you what, public works, sure hope it does. Let's boost that development. So just from having Shlomo here be your gardener, we're getting 0.5 a month and an additional 0.15. That means that our capital is just zooming in development. That is wonderful. Wonderful. So 31 is already very high. Let's see about spreading that somewhere else. And where we really need it is the Northern Island. Hey, Pope, could I have a bit of a gold? Thanks, buddy. I'm gonna use this for furthering the realm. A holy order. Just kidding. I'm gonna make myself a beautiful palace once I have enough gold. And we got a new dynasty legacy. Perfect. Treasured knowledge. Just in time for us getting the kickback from the plague. Oh, the development is going splendidly. 14, 17, 21. It's just spreading so fast. This is increasing by 11 a month. Love to see it. Tell you what, isn't it high time I go to university? I mean, it would be a bit of a waste. Could I send my kid to? Could I send Joshua? I'll have him go to university when he's an adult. That's probably better. Holy moly! Look at that armor! That's 10 prowess! No, Hjalmar! You died! Pope, give me gold. I wish to build a beautiful palace. The legendary palace of Arborea. Where is it? There it is. Construct that sucker. The legendary palace has been built. And what a beauty it is! That's Hogwarts. Straight up Harry Potter lives there. That is where we will feast. It is helping boost the development something awfully. It's 33 in the capital. That is higher than Byzantium. That is higher than Sholomandalam. I'd even go as far to say that is the highest development on the map. Now we must take it to 100. But alas, I think I won't be around to see it. Just let me see my grandson grow up. Yes! It's Judike Joshua! And he becomes an astute intellectual. Hey, I tried my best. Now I can safely die. He's a good ruler. Slightly lower stewardship, but the learning is good. King Joshua, the first of Sardagena Erkosika, has found peace in Christ's embrace at the age of 82. He died of old age, a zealous man. He fought for the glory of God. Yeah, he was a crusader, wasn't he? Yeah, he was. King Joshua ascends to the throne, trusting and complacent. Joshua's council may have more power over him than what is right. But alas, he is a worthy ruler nonetheless. And not just a worthy ruler, he rules alone. Ah! What in the goddamn Sagittarius is this? It's... Oh god, oh, why is she naked? It's the royal architect. And he's also my grandfather's former wife. I feel so lonely. She looks at me longingly. Ew. I'm sorry, Grandpa, but I'm gonna have to. Oh, Jesus Christ. I know it's a Sardinian family tradition to marry someone that's like older, but let me just build my goddamn court up. Alright, let's get our Mayor Bibiana to be our glorious chancellor. My steward, he's very much still happy to be here. We'll also make our mother the seneschal. It will cost a bit of prestige, but damn, I need it. She will boost everyone else to be better. We have an heir, that's Sparlau. We should probably get him married off somewhere, just so he's not a problem. There is Captain Evigdis, who is some sort of adventurous here. There's also Gurli the Butcherer. Why is it just Norsemen around here? Is this a descendant of... No way! Is this an actual descendant of... It is! It's the Super King Dire! Oh, now if you don't remember this, so England is actually ruled by House Osgildir. Currently it's Hakon Grettirson. This is because Grettir and is sort of the grandkid. So it's a great-great-grandson of King Dyr the Stranger, who ruled over here in Könungarder, and is now ruled by someone else. He inherited the throne from Half the White Shirt, one of the sons of Lothbrok. When you zoom in and play tall, you forget about the rest of the world. And we totally missed one of the main story arcs, because you better believe it, the sons of Lothbrok, this one was the most successful. High King Eomar. Who? Did he change his name? He became insular and Gaelic. This is Ivar. Ivar became leader of the Irish and then promptly ousted because, you know, the Irish want to rule themselves, but still fascinating. Wow. And here we are in Corsica. Hey, listen, you decided to play tall, Koifish. You stick with it. Time to go to college to get more knowledge. And I will go to my very own university because that just makes sense. We'll go all out. I'm trying to increase my education, and I'm tempted to go with a goliardic lifestyle and just have fun and drink. No, buddy, you gotta study hard, eat lard.
Listen to me!
Snorri shouts maniacally.
If you read between the lines in the Trotula, it is obvious. You need to combine a rock, a human skull goblet, and a sword. All while adhering to the principles of the plan. Shut up! Shut up!
He holds a grudge to me now. What you gotta do, beat me up?
Hi, please don't beat me up. I was just joking. Hey, put that hammer down, put that hammer.
This is straight up an awesome true Viking! This is a berserker! Who let him into university? Who is your dad? That's it! I'll pay for them and teach them how to read! I'll have them join the university! I will make men out of you! Join me and my friends, Joshua! Is that the berserker? Who let all these Vikings into the Sardinian School of Learning? No! Already getting stressed, that's the true university experience. And we are done! And I became a mastermind philosopher. Very good! I also get 3 learning lifestyle perks. Nice! And this book! Oh, so many rewards! Now I'll probably go all the way to scholarly circles. Now I want to get scientific, which increases the cultural fascination. That's the technologies. And then plant cultivation. That increases my development even better. Lastly, scholarly circles gets me some more learning per devotion. But what I'm gunning for is learn on the job. This increases my stats based on my counselor stats. Great! Now time to get married. If we go purely by stats, then Rumilia will be the best. But I want someone that's good. Good for me. I mean, it might just be Rumilia. She's a lowborn and a seductress, but she has a really high stewardship. Oh my god, it might just be this woman. But it would tank my legitimacy something awfully. I can't marry a lowborn. So we go with Lutperga Ariolading. She's a good woman, a bit comely, a bit boring perhaps, but forgiving and chaste. We'll be married and I'll divorce her later. I sort of need her right now to boost my stewardship, so that I can hold all of my territories. I'll then take some of my gold and go on a great pilgrimage, all the way to the Vatican. This will also help de-stress me, and that's important, as well as potentially give us great learning skills. But what's this? We are going on yet another crusade, and even more importantly, this time with the new update. My warriors will be ready to fight. We might not be a warrior people, but we'll sure try. My friends, to Jerusalem! And I become a wise man. Oh yeah, buddy, with that beard, you're sort of looking more like a goddamn wizard. Yeah, this goat beard ain't doing you any favors, and that Carolingian bowl cut, don't like it. Let's get you a nice Greek middle part. And as for the beard, oh, that's far too Viking. You did not pick that up at university. Viking School of Raiding. Now that's better. A proper long beard makes you look like a ruler of old. There we go. That's looking snazzy. I like that. That's a whole lot better. Hey, Joshua. Now you look more like Joshua. And Joshua. Nice. Now, if only I could convince my wife to get pregnant. Preferably with me. Now, we are pretty evenly matched here. That's scary. We need more people to pledge. More people! Pledge! Come on! We've at least picked up learn on the job. And we're getting quickly towards scholar. Although we're only 19 years old. Wow, you're very smart. You're a smart kid. Let me take a look at the development here. On the main island of Sardinia, it's all above 20. With my capital at 35. And my beautiful wife encourages development. Oh my god, I was gonna divorce you, right? But you're actually kinda based. Now, if only you would get pregnant. Oh yeah, Joshua! That's how you get the women pregnant. Yeah, baby! That's what I'm talking about! And a son! It's little Joshua! And the crusade begins! Deus Vult! There is actually a new update that has come since last we played. And one of the major part is that Paradox finally listened. Crusader Kings 3 needs to have crusades that actually work. I believe that people will go for the nearest, well, safe lands and sort of form up. That might be Rome, that might be Pisa. Now, because the AI is gathering up like this, it won't just stream into their territory one by one to get destroyed. And would you look at that? They're all gathering up. I love to see it. Hopefully, they don't run out of supply, though. All right, it seems we're heading out, so I won't stay too long. I'm gonna join them. But, like, this is way better. This is like all forces united. The only thing I don't necessarily like is that the supply got pretty low. But I think their plan now is to go to a staging ground in Kilikia. Oh, Ulfhilder was raised well. Oh, holy moly. Now listen. It feels sacrilegious to not let House Hjalmar continue. So, how about... you already... Who is this? Who is this? Why did you marry her? I had one for you. I had one woman ready. I had a woman ready. She's more beautiful than this. This looks like a hag. Divorce. Divorce right now. Cousin, my beloved. Marry Ulfhilder Jasbeusdottir, daughter of Hjalmar. Do you think the main story is like, yeah, we're building a cool tall realm? Hell no. It's about what's happening around it. And in the fact that Hjalmar just busted into my great wedding, was like, hey, can I come? And it's like, sure. Becomes the court poet, spreads a legend that lets me build my palace, has a daughter that I then raise, and now she's bound to potentially become Queen of Jerusalem. It's wonderful. I love it. All right, they're staging up there. That's interesting. They're really low on supply. And now they're supposedly going by foot and they're going through land. That's good. So they don't have that, we recently disembarked. I mean, this is more like a crusade at least. I like that. Wait, is he just walking past? Oh my God. Oh my God, he's taking the losses. I won't take too many losses. I'll go by boat instead. Oh, and there's the massive army. All right, well, let's help out here. So we're undersupplied as hell, but I'll keep sieging. So they're all taking really heavy attrition here. But I'm getting caught out by the Crusader army. Help! Help! Well, that's my army completely stacked, wipe. And my soldiers. No, come on! No, I did not leave my men behind. I died. This is slander! Well, it's safe to say that the Crusades still sort of don't work at all, because these men have no supply. Oh well, I was very excited, but alas, I guess it's not to be. Are the Crusades fixed? No, they suck. They still suck. Look at these men. They have so little. They have no supply. And they're just dwindling and dying. Oh no! Because my armies died in the Crusade, Emir Ahmad ibn al-Falafas is attacking me to take my kingdom! No, it can't be! All our development, all we worked for! Raise the troops quickly! Oh God, how many men are you sending into this war? I become a scholar, for that is who I was meant to be. I revoke the title of this bastard who thinks he can be my vassal. I must rule all of the island. We must stand united. Because the Crusade sure did not work. Oh my God. Look, they have no supply. They're just dying to attrition. Because they were just standing around with their dicks in their hands in Rome for all this time. Do again and do better. This isn't working. Give them a little boost to give them a little boost. Alright, here the enemies come. Get our troops up. With our glorious Crusaders alone, we will win. Gargamel, destroy them. Don't touch my palace. Come here. The Battle of Arborea. This is the first time there's a camel on here. See if we can capture one. Send them off to the depths of hell! I'm sorry, Sparrow de Lacon. I should really get you a kingdom. You know, because you failed there. Wait. What's stopping us from giving him a little Crusader kingdom of his own? Who is this bastard attacking me? Where does he land? He's the ruler of Isid. Well, we will win this war, and once that is done, we will rethink our options. For now, we must destroy the invaders on this island. No one dare come here and leave alive. Hey, we can actually enforce demands and holy moly, 900 gold. We should be attacked more often. If we can't go there by war, we'll go there with peaceful means. I'm fine with that. Off we go. Listen, I promised my cousin land. He will get land. I will get him Genoa. I won't hold it myself, of course. He'll be independent, of course, obviously. I don't want to rule more. I'm playing tall, but it only feels right for his story, you know? He should have something of his own. Jerusalem, it's been an honor. And that honor means that I can now steal land from this excommunicated bastard. He's attacking the Kaiser. Perfect. That means I can attack him. I crack the walls. Come on, siege that castle. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now we defeat his army. Let me see what those champions can do. We didn't just hire mercenaries from all over the world. We used to sit on our asses, did we? Win! Go, go, go! Sparrow needs his castle! Go! Very good! Enforce demands. And so, our land has grown. Ew, that's not what I wanted. It kinda is though. Grant to Sparrow de Lacon. Here you go, take the duchy as well. And now, I should be able to grant him his independence. Ta-da! We still rule all the land we did. And we have a beautiful, beautiful cousin, Arkon Sparrow of Genoa, and Arkonessa Ulfhildir, daughter of the poet. Let's pump in some gold here. That's a worthwhile investment, don't worry. I know what I'm doing. There you go, 500. That should get you started with something. At least get some levies, please. All right, let's start investing in our holdings. It is time to make medical infrastructure. We will build one hospice in every town. I do not want the plague. I'm very clear about this. I do not want the plague. No plague in any territory, please. If you are sick, I'm gonna cry. I don't want sickness in my land. I want beautiful, beautiful progress. Always. Always. You know, this was interesting putting up these little pockets of, Lacon rule. But now we're getting the pilgrims' quarters built, and they're bound to earn me a lot of gold. Especially when I instantly go to upgrade them. And the Pope is more than willing to help me out with this, as he gives me gold. I think this is the first time I use the gold given from the Pope to actually further the betterment of my people and the realm. I might for the first time go into a wandering lifestyle. Never really been into this, but it should give me development. Let's go for internal affairs. I'm gonna actually inspect my lands. I'll be the first ruler to actually, visit his realm. I see. So it may improve development. What's this? My mother tiptoes to my acquaintance Gurli, who I absolutely hate. She stamps and pushes her down a cliff. I saw nothing. Thanks, Mom. All right, we've arrived. We're administering and looking over here in Bastia. I wish to improve the development, please. More development, please. That's look at this. That boosts their development royally. I like that. Why haven't I done this before? We can micromanage our realm. And by investing in the guilds, we get even more development. Yes! As planned, as done. That is great. And the development just booms up. And it gets this nice 15 years, 0.25 a month bonus. That's great. We're 102 years into the game. But oh boy, have we developed our lands. We have gone from 20 to a glorious 40 development in our capital. We have not just built a university for the people to study and learn in, mostly just Norsemen going there to study and drink. Built a beautiful legendary palace for the Lacons to drink and feast. And talking about the Lacons, yes, there are now 2 ruling houses. Arkon Sparrow, my cousin, who was snubbed off the whole royal realm, but instead got the beautiful Arkonessa Ulfhildir. No, we did not get to 100 development this episode. We developed 100 stories, and that must mean for something. But my friends, we're not done just yet. For in the next video, we're going to take Sardinia and Corsica all the way to 100 development and see how far we can take this island kingdom. So if that's something you want to see, you can click the video right now on screen. But if it hasn't been uploaded yet, there's gonna be another cool video. It all depends on when you see this one. Just click it. I'll see you guys in that one. Okay? Okay, great. Alright, bye!